internet, I went to a website called howstuffworks.com, which was updated on March 30th, 2008. And I found something called an anti-sleep alarm that most of you probably have never heard about. And everybody can probably admit to falling asleep when they shouldn't have while driving, and some people can't, but most people can. If you notice that you're falling asleep behind a wheel, this would actually be a really good product just to have in your car. In order to understand how anti-sleep alarms work, I will discuss different types of sleep alarms. Next, I will talk about facts and research about the sleep alarms. And finally, how the anti-sleep senses when a driver is sleepy or if they have fallen asleep. After this, you should not have a reason to fall asleep behind the wheel. The first type of sleep alarm is built directly into your car. They use cameras and sensors to decide if a person is asleep, and some of the vehicles will actually correct the car as soon as they find out that that person's asleep. The second kind fits directly over your ear, kind of like a Bluetooth headset, and will actually make a sound in your ear to wake you up just by the way that your head is. Both of these items are fairly cheap. They run between $10 and $20. If they're on the vehicle, they automatically come with the car, so the price is rolled right into your car. Some of the names are called Nap Zapper, No Nap, and Doze Alert. Some facts are that driving while you're drowsy causes over 100,000 car wrecks a year and 1,500 deaths. The National Sleep Foundation did a poll to find out exactly how the numbers are. They said that more than 60% of Americans have admitted to driving while they were sleepy, and 37% have admitted to actually falling asleep, whether that was for 2 seconds while they were sitting at a light or if they actually drove off the road from falling asleep. Ways to avoid falling asleep at the road is getting a good night's sleep, taking a nap, or buying an anti-sleep alarm for whenever you drive. The over-the-ear sleep alarm is a gadget that actually measures the angle of your head. So whenever you have it on your ear, if you're looking straight ahead driving like you should, then that's 0. And then usually whenever a person falls asleep, their head will go down. Once their head is down for a few seconds, a little tiny alarm will go off in your ear, not enough to scare you so you drive off the road, but just enough of an annoying sound to wake you up. Not everybody uses this type whenever they drive. They use it whenever they go on the subway or if they take a bus, so that if they do fall asleep, they can wake up and find out about their surroundings. You can adjust the angle of the earpiece to the way that you drive. So if you don't always drive with your head directly in front of you, you can angle it so that if you for some reason drive with your head down a little more, it won't go off for no reason, because you don't want to be driving and you put your head down and it goes off and you don't need it to. The camera anti-sleep alarms, or the sensing ones, are built into just a couple of cars already, and it's one of their safety features. One is Mercedes-Benz, and it uses your driving habits to tell if something's not right. So the car will actually memorize how you drive, and as soon as it realizes that you're not driving the way you should be, it will actually correct the way that it should be to go with that driver. Lexus has a camera that automatically goes in the dash that watches you, and it goes by your face movements and to tell if the driver's asleep. So if you close your eyes for too long or if your head goes down, it'll let you know, hey, you need to wake up. Volvo will auto-correct when the driver is going off into another lane and it's not supposed to. It'll automatically go where it's supposed to go. Saab has 2 cameras that are actually built into the dash to monitor the eye movement of whenever you go to sleep. And if for some reason you close your eyes and they notice that, a voice will come on through your radio telling you that you need to wake up or pull over. People that might need or want the anti-sleep alarm, it would be great for overnight truck drivers who have to stay awake, that's their job. People who already buy the cars that have them installed, they're just going to be there. And students who are up all night studying for an exam and they have to drive to school, depending on how far the distance, you won't want them to get hurt. And some people who have insomnia, who have to stay up for long periods of time, and then whenever they do sleep, there's different types of insomnias, and one of them is where you can go to sleep. You can sleep, but you have to go to bed at a certain time, and sometimes it might be 2 o'clock in the morning, but you automatically sleep full 6 hours. So that would be good for those people who have to get up and do all that. I think that this will save a lot of lives, but it shouldn't be your first method to staying awake whenever you're driving. You need to make sure that you get plenty of sleep at night. If you're driving and you suddenly feel tired, you should pull off to the road, take a nap, walk around, try drinking or eating something. It's a great idea and a great product for people who have to do a lot of driving, and especially at night driving, because that's when most people do get sleepy. But it shouldn't be your, like I said, it shouldn't be your number one thing whenever you drive. I had never heard about the anti-sleep alarm before until I started doing research for this project, and I hope that this will let people know about about this product that's out there and see if they like it. Thank you.